This Might Be Risky sponsorship package is here. Have your ad run on our live streaming episodes, linked in the video description and attached to our many hot take clips. The channel is fast growing with thousands of views and subscribers. Don't miss your chance to grow your business on one of the fastest growing platforms on YouTube. Join the family today. This might be risky. Email us at thismightberisky@gmail.com if interested. Hashtag Indeed, hashtag do the right thing.
The message is always in the cloth, the colors, the designs, the fit. Basically, pay attention, stay alert, and remember, choose your own path.
Direction, choose your own path.
Don't just wear anything. Wear garments that mean something.
Basically, pay attention, stay alert, and remember, choose your own path.
All right. Q. So you want me to run down some questions or you want to have the conversation? Since Bravado's a guest, I'm going to ask you.
Run down some questions.
All right. Say no more. All right. So the first question I wanted to pose, again, the importance of the father is the topic. All right. So I want to ask this question first, plain out. Can a woman raise a man? Can a woman raise a man? Here on This Might Be Risky, we understand that anything is possible, right? But we're speaking to the majority here. So what do you feel, right? If you had to stand on something for once in your life, can a woman raise a man? Mr. White, you were showing the most teeth just a few seconds ago. Go ahead.
No, she cannot. Not to be successful. A lot of times we have to learn more so by trial by error because we don't see it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that a woman can't teach a man without if a father's not there to do it. We learn trial by error. You know what I'm saying? So like the way the majority of us grew up, we grew up pretty much raising each other. And I look at a lot of the things that I'm just now learning at 37 or in my late, 20s that I had to literally figure out on my own. And this is coming from somebody who had a few male role models, right? But was raised by a single mom. So I don't think, she did the best she can, but I'll have to say, nah, she didn't really prepare me to be a successful man and to be able to handle all of my responsibilities.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Dana, I seen that smirk. I know your face. What you thinking?
I wasn't smirking. My answer is a solid no. I think that women can raise people to be people. They can raise boys to be good people and to be, responsible and all of that. But and I say that because there's something about having a male presence there in their life. It's like when you see the commercials of the kids, of the sons who are like imitating their dads, like shaving, or they putting on the shoes the way that they put on it. Like they're watching their fathers. They're watching the men in their lives. And so it's not just about what is being taught, because anybody can teach something. but just having that presence there, that masculine presence for the child to see with his own eyes and see himself in that person and imitate that, that's something that a woman can't replicate.
Okay. Anybody disagree? So everybody agrees?
If you're speaking about the majority, you already know how I feel about the outliers. But if you're speaking about the majority, yeah, it would be no. Because women have the natural nurturing kind of characteristic. So they're not gonna, I think, provide the things that a boy would need or a male would need to be a man from that aspect. But yeah, I think that is possible.
Yeah, but you, in terms of the majority, you saying no? Okay. Bravado, you want to provide any commentary to this? I feel like everybody's in agreement, so we don't need to stick on it too much, but give you an opportunity since you know new and you're a guest. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't even think it's possible. I don't even think there's an outlier. It's an absolute no. Now, can a woman bring a male child? Can she teach him character, morals, all that good stuff? Absolutely, yes. Can she raise him? Can she make sure he survives to adulthood? She absolutely can. Can she provide things in him that will benefit him long term, as far as like him being a productive citizen and all that good stuff? I believe that. But as far as his malehood development, there's not a woman walking this planet that can turn a boy into a man. No matter how much nurturing you provide him, it's an impossible task. That'll be no. I have one child. I have a daughter. That'll be something crazy to me that I can teach my daughter how to be a woman. I can teach my daughter how to be a woman to me. Now that, meaning cater to the needs and the wants that I want. But that's all I can do, because I don't know. I don't know from an intimate standpoint, from a development standpoint, and from an internal standpoint of what womanhood actually is and what it feels like. Now I know what it looks like as far as what I want beside me long term, but the nuances of being a woman, I can't do that, and I'm not even gonna pretend like I can.
Okay, so Real Bravado Network, what are those things that you would provide to a son that a woman would never be able to provide?
And this is where me and you had
just
issues.
answer the question. Yeah, just
I know it's a question. Here's where me and you had
lining it up to give
the thing is, you want a list of tasks that a woman can perform, and if she performs these tasks, then she can have the same outcomes that the kid's father would have. And that's not how that works.
You watch this podcast, when I ask a question, I want an answer to the question that I'm asking.
You want a task list.
No,
you want the task list to undermine the fact that there's a profound need and a profound skill set that the father actually provides in the development of the child. So I can give you some things, but you want a task list, and I'm not going to give you a task list to try to undercut what actually fathers do, because a lot of the things in the development of manhood are things that are intangible. So when we're talking about development, like the development of woman, there are things that are intangible. So we can give you some things, but there are the intangible things that happens in real time or real experiences that the kid is going to have to go through in order to develop it to manhood. So especially about how he reacts to things, how he assesses situations, his level of responsibility, what his job is in relation to the culture, the community, and his family. Those are all different things that men bring to the table when you're talking about development of a child, including how to manage the thing that you ladies don't have a lot of, which is testosterone. There's a reason why we got all of these kids in these major cities, these 14-year-olds running up and down the streets at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, carrying assault rifles and popping off and stuff like that, or just flat out killing one another because they get angry, because they don't know how to manage all of that testosterone that they got going on.
So are you speaking to emotional intelligence?
Emotional intelligence?
Yeah.
No, managing, testosterone is a chemical.
Well, I know that much.
Okay, so the chemical development is something that you got to learn how to deal with and how to recognize. And it's not about emotional intelligence or or anything like that. Now, what brings it out of whack is when we have, like, we got, you know, if you were born between 1970 to current, and which puts 80% of us in single mother households, you got a lot of these guys out here with all of this testosterone, but they have female emotional reactionary imprinting. And that's what makes them dangerous, because you can't say anything to them.
Which is exactly why the panel agreed that most women would not be able to do that.
No,
but you're saying it's completely impossible, and you failed to answer my question.